Is fast travel being introduced into 7 days? Well, we've got a lot of info to cover and no time to waste, so let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fun Pimps recently held the first dev stream for Alpha 21. Lathan, Rick, and Joel gave us our first look at the upcoming changes. However, they may have accidentally let something slip that they did not intend to. So today we're going to discuss this whoopsies moment and what it may mean. So let's get right into it, folks, by playing the clip in question. As Lathan is exploring the updated Trader-wrecked compound, he runs past a helipad, and we hear Rick say this.
So they're bigger. As you can see, there's a teleport, or a helipad that has an Alpha 22 kind of feature involved with it. We won't talk about too much tonight.
The Fun Pimps quickly move past this comment and change the subject, but take a close look at Lathan's reaction to Rick's statement.
So they're bigger. As you can see, there's a teleport, or a helipad that has an Alpha 22 kind of feature involved with it. We won't talk about too much tonight. As you can see, the teleport, or a helipad that's...
If that face doesn't scream, "Oh crap! Rick, what are you doing, dude?" I don't know what does. It seems rather obvious that this little tidbit was not intended to be talked about. Later in the stream, Lathan approaches the radio. However, he never really focuses on it or gets close enough to target it. So what does this all mean? Well, I think there are 3 possibilities or plausible explanation. So let's discuss each scenario. The first scenario is as follows. The Fun Pimps are indeed introducing fast travel into 7 Days to Die. Each of the Trader compounds have been revamped. All of them now contain a helipad, and you may notice this tent next to the helipad. Underneath the tent, you will see a table with a radio. So it is possible that players will be able to use this radio to fast travel between Trader compounds. It would work something like this. The player walks up and activates the radio. This will show them a list of the Trader compounds that the player has previously visited. The player selects which Trader compound they would like to travel to, and then they are teleported to the selected Trader compound. Now, fast travel between Trader compounds will most likely cost you some dukes, but it would save you a ton of time, as opposed to having to travel there on foot or by vehicle. Now, it would be awesome if there were some kind of animation to go along with this, such as after requesting the fast travel between Trader compounds, you see a helicopter appear and land on the helipad. You walk up to the helicopter, interact with it in order to board, and as it takes off, it switches to a quick load screen and you spawn at the selected Trader compound. That would be awesome. If this scenario is true, however, I do not expect anything that elaborate. It will most likely be as simple as activating the radio, selecting your destination, and loading into the selected Trader compound. If fast travel is being introduced into Alpha 21, the Fun Pimps likely wanted to keep this feature a surprise, or they have it slated to be discussed in one of the future dev streams. Either way, by slipping up and using the term teleport, Rick has ruined that surprise. The second possibility is that fast travel is a feature the Fun Pimps want to add to 7 Days. However, it will not quite be ready for Alpha 21, and instead will be pushed to a later alpha. If this is the case, Lathan's "Oh no, Rick, why would you say that?" reaction is probably due to the fact that fast travel is not ready for prime time, at least not in Alpha 21. He knows that upon hearing that, players might get their hopes up and be disappointed once Alpha 21 drops. The third explanation that I see is that fast travel will never be introduced into 7 Days. This feature was not even contemplated as a possibility, and the Fun Pimps have no intention intention in adding this feature at all, which would mean that Rick's comment was simply a slip of the tongue, and Lathan's reaction was more of a, oh great, now fans are going to expect fast travel. All the while, the Fun Pimps never intended on fast travel being a feature. The comment was just an innocent mistake. But now fans may get their hopes up for a feature never intended to be in the game. But which of these possible scenarios is correct? I think that each of them is plausible. However, personally, I am hoping for the first scenario. As long as the Fun Pimps make fast travel fit into the lore of the world, I'm all for it. And if fast travel works in the manner that I outlined previously, I think it would absolutely fit into the lore of the world. Developers gotta make it make sense. And in my opinion, this would. So is fast travel making its debut in Alpha 21? I hope so, but only time will tell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know my thoughts on this topic, but what do you all think? Which of these scenarios rings true for you? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll catch you in the next one.